Hey you guys, it's Klaireeberry here with the Ethereum horoscope for the 14th through the week of the 19th really, but you know, as I often do, I might give you guys a couple of bonus days just for fun. So welcome. This is not financial advice. This is just for fun. This is intuition, astrology, and tarot, and fun, like I said. So not financial advice, but we are trying to identify, you know, if you were going to dollar cost average in this week, what is the best time to do that? Okay, so let's actually start off by looking at last week. We had on the 6th we had Sun trine Mercury, and I believe I said that was going to go up, and what we did is we went down and then we went up, so it was pretty good. And we also had a kind of a line that was more like sideways. Actually, I think that was my main. Yeah, it was up, but it was long, and that's kind of, it was a little better, I think, than I even thought, but we called that one. On the 7th, we had Venus opposite natal Mars, and that was, I called it up and upper sideways, basically, and it was both, again, just right on the money. It was up and then sideways, so that was great. And let's see, we had some excitement with Mercury trine natal Uranus there, although you know, I think it was more up and down excitement and ended up going sideways than up. But you know how Uranus is, so hard to predict. Now the 19th, I definitely said it was going to be too much. I think I called that maybe the peak and the up and the down, and it was more down there for Mars square Jupiter. And then let's see, what do we have on the 10th? We had Mars conjunct Saturn. I said maybe down or sideways, and it ends up going up a little bit, but then going back down to end up less than it started. So that is that. Let's go ahead and look at the 14th. We have Mercury trine natal Venus for Ethereum here, and I think this is going to be good. There's going to be, you know, some attainment, some positivity, it's going to be probably a good aspect here, but this is not our only aspect for the day. If I had to draw the line, you know, maybe up and down squigglies, but good. So for Mercury sesquiquadrant natal Mercury is our second aspect, peaking on the 14th. This can possibly bring some communication issues, some troubles. We have our 5 of Wands. Whatever we're working out is for the best, but that's going to bring that up and down. So I definitely see some up and down energy. I think, you know, we might eke out just barely in the green here. But I think, again, more long-term bullish than necessarily on that day. So on Wednesday, the 15th, we have Sun in conjunct natal Mercury here. And sorry, I think I said that wrong. I had to let the cat in there. Sun in conjunct natal Mars for Ethereum, and I think that this is going to be good. It's going to be a good day. I think we're probably going to go up, but then maybe peak off. Now here's the thing, we don't have any aspects for the 16th, 17th, or the 18th when it comes to Ethereum specifically. Okay, so I think that what might happen is that we have, we're going to have some, I think we're going to have some pretty good days here. I think the good energy here that we have from this Sun in conjunct Mars aspect is actually going to not bring us down. It might be too much energy, but I don't think we'll totally be overextended. Maybe until, I think this is going to be good on the 15th, good on the 16th. I think the 17th is going to be maybe a little bit less, but still doing really well. And then on the 18th is when we have our dip. Okay, I think that's what the cards are trying to say. And it would kind of make sense with our aspects, but on the 18th and the 19th, depending on where you're at, we do have our full moon. And generally, we talked about this, if you watched the personal planet videos or if you watched the Bitcoin video yesterday, we have basically the general peak of Sun sextile Jupiter. So there is some lucky energy in the air already, you know, some growth types of energy, and other things also going on. But I wanted to mention that for the 19th, we also have 3 aspects specifically peaking for Ethereum. Sorry, I'm getting the hiccups. So the 19th, we have Mercury in conjunct natal sun. So this aspect is up and down and up and down and up and down. It's busy. There's a lot going on. I'm looking at this to be good. It's going to be driven. I had put more sideways, but I think some of the ups and downs, it may go up and down. It may seem like it's just going sideways, but eventually, you know, might eke out. I mean, that aspect I think will be better than I thought. We also have the peak of Sun, trine Jupiter. Again, the up and the down. It's almost like the theme is just up and down and up and down and up and down, some volatility there. Again, though, I thought that that aspect was going to be positive. So those might have just gotten switched in the cards. There's some good energy. So here's what I think it is. With our really big aspect that we have peaking, which is North Node square Venus, peaking, you know, very long aspect and is very peaking. Yeah, we're right in the middle of something big here, but I think what it's going to do is go up and then kind of come right back down. So it might really be a sideways day. And again, between all of the hoopla and everything going on, it might not be as good as we would have hoped or thought. Now, I thought that this would be a little bit better, and it still may be maybe kind of good. Again, the up and the downs and the up and the downs. But and again, we might start off good, have a little boost before going back down. So again, the peak energy. Let's look at the 20th. We have Mercury, sextile Jupiter here. So again, some kind of like ups and downs, some issues. I think this might also just be sideways. Okay, hopefully our boost earlier in the week is just so good. And again, guys, yeah, like 15, 16, 17, 18. I know it's like not normal that the aspects with nothing in them, you know, no aspects that day are going to be better days, but that might be what we're having there. So I want to talk about the 21st real fast. We do have Sun making a couple of aspects. We have Sun trine Venus, which is going to be a positive aspect, and we also have Sun sesquiquadrate natal Mercury. This is some tested energy, but look at these cards. These are just fabulous. Okay, it's testing, but passing the test, basically. And then we also have Mars, that's a quadrantal Uranus. So that's very like unexpected here. It could go straight up. You know how difficult it is to actually predict Uranus energy because unpredictability is kind of its thing. But again, I think this is going to be good, bold, positive, could be kind of a peak. I mean, it's got to come down at some point. But I think for the 20th, I think for the 21st, it's going to be, you know, really good here. Not necessarily the 20th. Okay. I'm going to take one more clarifier card just for the full day rather than looking at each aspect there for the 19th, because I just want to see if these are right. Yeah. Okay. 19th. So it's almost like the downside that we talked about of it going up with them, with the North Node square Venus. It's like maybe again, it's just going to come early. Maybe it's because those longer aspects are actually hard to pinpoint to the day. So again, that might be why we're seeing better days on 16, 17, possibly, you know, 15, 16, 17, we should say, I think are going to be the good days. Again, probably take a little breather on the 18th, according to the cards, and, you know, possible lack of anything peaking there. And, you know, maybe some volatility here, maybe a little bit down. I mean, the 19th is a Sunday, so it's going to rest, you know, after doing its thing. And then 20th, but the 21st, guys, looking really good. So stay tuned. We'll be back to talk about this next week a little bit more in detail, so we'll have a little bit better idea maybe about what's going to be going on with, you know, what to expect with the unexpected there. So I hope you guys have a great full moon week.